With 2014 in full swing, it's clear that Britain's economy is performing rather better than that of most of our competitors. But politically, 2014 is also that most dangerous of years, the run-up to a general election. The temptation to pander to perceived voter preferences and to defer unpopular but necessary decisions is never greater. So what New Year resolutions should the Chancellor be following? First, take principled positions. The coalition has been well served by the firm directions it has adopted. It's brought to an end the orgy of overindulgence which saw the government deficit rise from 68 billion in 2008 to 142 billion 2 years later in 2010. Second, avoid populist rhetoric. The Conservative Party's pledge to reduce net migration below 100,000 was always unrealistic. No party should pretend it can control variables over which it has no influence, including energy prices. Third, don't paint yourself into a corner. Increasingly sympathetic European leaders look likely to give sufficient ground for David Cameron to claim that Britain should remain part of a reformed European Union. That won't happen if Britain demands the removal of one of the pillars, free markets of goods, capital or people, on which the EU is based. Fourth, especially in government, advocate reforms that enable you to set the agenda rather than reacting to your opponent's easy criticism. The British welfare state is crying out for a major rethink. A 21-year-old on job seekers allowance and housing benefit can lose 84% of their pay as these benefits are withdrawn. A lone parent can face the equivalent of a 95% marginal tax rate. Not working then becomes a rational choice, not a sign of idleness. Fifth, hold your nerve. The doomsayers and skeptics, even the IMF, all swore that George Osborne's austerity programme would never work. But in the words of Prime Minister Lord Melbourne, what all the wise men promised has not happened, and what all the damned fools said would happen has come to pass.